Berserk 2016 is the sequel to the Berserk movie trilogy that came out through the early 2010s. And let me say, it is a damn mess. It's a shame. But today I'm going to review it with Ass Reaper sauce. It's got a little skeleton on the top too, which is really cute because they're skeletons in Berserk, but they look like CG garbage. So I'm going to try this one, and Jimmy's going to edit this part out while he's opening the bottle because I should have opened it earlier. And let me tell you, this thing is so wet and moist. ASMR bottle opening. Yes. So, the bottle is open now. And I'm going to try the Ass Reaper sauce. So, just like the show, I felt like my ass was reaped watching it. Or my eyeballs. It's, this is a really sticky sauce. Unlike Berserk, that you don't want it to stick around much longer. Because the fucking CG is horrible. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Okay, so Berserk 2016 is mostly terrible. The CG is the biggest thing everyone complained about, and I know I'm late to the game, but it is awful. It's one of the worst examples of CG done in anime. There's only a small select few that have done worse that come out over the years. And I would say it's hard to watch. The story, on the other hand, is great. It's Berserk. It's based on the manga Berserk. It's a phenomenal manga, one of the best, if not the best, ever made. And I love it to death. But this right here is an abomination to the series. It's like, what the fuck were they thinking? It's awful. I say it's awful. Damn. But there are a few things that are kind of spicy, like this sauce. One of them being, it has a great soundtrack, very reminiscent of the Berserk animes and games. It has that like dark rock metal themes and all that. The openings are good. Overall, the music sounds are good to listen to. Now let's talk about the sound design. The sound design is ball sack. One big example that you heard earlier in the video is the clang of Guts' sword as he swings it around, beats things up. It's awful. It's like hearing a fucking I-beam dropping from a 30-foot skyscraper onto a parked car. Yeah. Just, if you like Berserk, just read the books. That's all I have to say. For people looking for a good anime, you can go back to the older ones, but they also leave details out. Like, even the new show leaves out a few little details, but I do give them credit. They stayed pretty faithful to the manga. It's a shame that it ended up the way it did. I love Berserk. I've already said that. And this spice burns a lot. Kind of like how this burned my feelings towards another Berserk series coming out, or my hope. Yeah. Other than that, if you don't know Berserk, there are tons of great characters, character development. The plot is phenomenal. Guts and Griffith's rivalry is one of the most iconic. And honestly, Berserk is an anime you can get into if you like Game of Thrones. Violence, dark fantasy, 80s stuff. If you're edgy. If you like medieval fantasy, Dark Souls. Yeah. But whatever you do, go into this series, this 26 episode series, knowing that it is a CG eyesore. Even on the Blu-rays, it tried to correct it. It's like getting your eyes gouged out with a spoonful of Ass Reaper hot sauce. It makes me want to cry. It burns a lot. That rounds it up.